this one. And please, Zach, what do you got? Standing in, Luis Robert. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for the White Sox.
Here it comes. Turned on that one and brushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Está heavy, mío. Ahora sí, ya empecé. Entra entonces al canal y tú vas a ver que te va a decir en vivo. Ya tú sabes.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada.
Cálmalo, cálmalo. A las 9, a las 9. Yo lo voy a transmitir para que tú lo veas y de todo. Ya tú sabes.
Moncada digs in at 6'2" and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love him.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door is consistent, and I count on him. Mike Fillmore is the exact same way.
Strikes now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt. You still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
At the plate, Jose Abreu. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pause, now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Well, he's really getting the better of him now. Strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. White Sox strand a couple. Yeah, now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Dylan Cease, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here and there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now. 3-2. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. A bouncer up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems, but trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
In now, Austin Meadows. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Lau on at first. Nobody out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
The count now at 2-1. Runners going. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Batting four.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Rays are in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Eloy Jimenez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Eloy Jimenez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
The count now at 2-2. And the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
1-1 the count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting eighth.
Standing in, Adam Engel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Nope, outside.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third. Settling in now, Hunter Renfroe. Here's the first pitch to him.
The right fielder, Hunter.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
In now, Jose Martinez. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Oh, 2 the count to Jose Martinez.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. 1 there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Batting seventh.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next will be Willie Adames. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball that's outside.
And that misses for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's wide, 2-0. Lined hard toward right center. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the 2nd out.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. First offering on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. Chop towards first. Scooped up. Abreu will take this one over to first, and with that the inning ends. Some of our stepping up to the plate, Leury Garcia, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lau onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now to the plate, Luis Robert. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
That misses 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman.
So digging in now, Yohan Moncada. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So that means Jose Abreu will come to the plate here.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. And he misses again, ball 3.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Count is full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And the 2-out front will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They're on. Digging in, Mike Zunino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. And that one is gone!
Hey, as a pitcher, when you see one that's hit high and deep, you hope that it goes foul, and it hits off that foul pole and makes that doink noise. You want to cry. As a hitter, you want to smile because you were able to keep one just fair.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready now, Austin Meadows. He singled his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. In there, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to center. Robert is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One for the Rays on the solo home run. We played 3 full, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. New inning set to get underway. Striding in, Nomar Mazara looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this will be fouled away. 0-1, here it comes. Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
And that's the first out.
The bat, number 10.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson.
Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
2-2 the count.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Now that left
at the plate, Adam Engel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So coming to the plate, Leury Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. And he is in there.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Luis Robert. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. One run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Ready on 0-2. And the runner's coming home. And it's fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. Nothing in one. And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bizarro looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fouled away. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So now to the plate, Jose Martinez. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there are two away now. Now at the plate, Willie Adames hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Nope, that's
Ball
down.
one. Fastball well outside. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. One for the Rays on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 3-1 Tampa. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Yohan Moncada goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Off-speed pitch
Ball
in
one,
the
no
dirt
strike.
as he takes it for a ball. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Ball.
2-2 now with 2 away,
2
and the
balls,
base is
2
empty.
strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Slow little roller to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Pitch on the way. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So here's Mike Zunino. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Jimmy Cordero, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Gets a swinging strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
3 runs already home here. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
The 1-2 to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Third baseman number 2, Yandy Diaz.
To the plate now, Yandy Diaz.
No, that's
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he fouls this one off. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The first baseman, G-Man.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Still only one out in the inning. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 5 innings. Ready for another shot now. Nomar Mazara. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's fouled away.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes. And he got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count. 2-2.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Now pitching.
He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. At the plate, Adam Engel, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Anderson's running. Pitch inside the throw, and he's safe.
Well, the difference between a caught stealing and a stolen base is often pretty small, and that was a really good example. If that throw didn't make the fielder reach across his body a little bit, I think he could have been out.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. The 1-1. Runner's on his way to third, and he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. So striding in, Leury Garcia, a fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Adames is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Blake Snell is the winning pitcher of record. Dylan Cease struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
7 runs on 9 hits. No errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.